What's up, guys? It has been a minute since we have made a video. I do apologize for that. Just had a lot of stuff going on. Haven't really had time to do literally anything. This is the first thing that I've done that has been for me that I've been able to do. So what we were doing today is actually, I could say we're scouting for a fishing tournament for tomorrow. I don't know if I'd call it scouting, but I am just trolling the shallows, kind of looking around for what fish are where, a little bit of where the big fish are at, where the smaller fish are at, where there's a lot of fish at. Probably not going to be too eventful today, just a lot of driving around and looking, but tomorrow's when the big stuff happens. So I did end up finding a lot of fish, a lot of pike, a lot of good sized pike, rolling in really shallow. So I'm gonna kind of roll through here again. It's kind of been a minute. Maybe see if we can get some on camera to show you guys. I was really tempted to use my bow, but I did stop myself. I do not think it's necessary today. Can't use it at all tomorrow, but I mean, if we shoot something big today, it's kind of pointless for tomorrow because there's going to be no luck in getting any fish. So, but the bad thing is it did look like they were spawning. They were sitting right on top of each other, not moving. I could run right over the top of them with the boat and none of them would move. So not really a good sign. See, there's one right there. I don't know if you can see that. I'll have to look back and see. So a big one right there. There's another one right out there. And another one right out there. All I can really see, I'm seeing all the dark shadows and I can see them swim away. That's how I know where they are. But I also have my polarized glasses on. So that's helping me. So like I said, I don't know if you guys can even see them at this point. There's one sitting right here below me. Another one sitting right there. I'm probably just showing you guys these for nothing because you probably can't even see them, but we're trying. There's not as many there as there was last time on the last go around. Well, I spent about 5 or 6 hours on the water today. Got really worn out, but I did see what I wanted to see. I know where I'm gonna fish tomorrow, and hopefully all goes well. Like I said in the last clip, I think they're spawning, so I don't know that that's gonna be a good thing because they're not gonna eat anything, but only tomorrow will tell us. So cross our fingers that we can catch something big tomorrow, maybe take home first place. I don't even care about first, maybe even second. As long as we get one of them, hoping we get one of them, it'd be a success for the weekend. I mean, if we just catch some fish and we don't catch anything big enough, I guess it wouldn't be that big of a deal. I got out of work, got to spend my time up here. So I guess saying that, we will catch you guys early in the morning. All right, it's the next day. I'm finally set up in here. I did get up at 5:30 this morning to get the boat ready and everything. The tournament started at 7. It is now 7:19. I'm fully set up, anchored, ready to go. Got my pole out. I was set up here and then these two people decided to come right past me. So if you can see them in the background there, they're fishing right where I saw those fish yesterday, but it's like 2 foot of water. So I feel like those fish aren't gonna be there till later today. So now we just play the waiting game and yeah, just hang out, I guess, and hopefully catch something. All right, ladies and gents, we got some action here. Line's going, we're gonna let it go for a minute or two. I think we're gonna take it though. Yeah, he doesn't seem big at all. He's kind of just coming in with it. Oh, see, it's because he dropped it. Oh, that sucks. No, and I lost my sucker. Ladies and gents, I believe we're hooked up again. This one I'm definitely gonna let go a lot longer than the other one did because we lost that one. See if he pulls anymore. He pulled really good right before I started recording. Anyways, hopefully this one goes better than the last. I'll let it run like way out of line before I do anything, just so that I know he's hooked. It kind of took off there for a second, so hopefully it keeps going. But oh, see, there we go. I think he knows he's hooked now. So we'll switch over to the GoPro and see what we can get moving. I do not have the patience for this, but I need the patience for this. He is swimming out because my line's going through the water. I just need it to go fast so I know that he felt the hooks. Run, buddy, run. Tire yourself out, swallow that sucker. It's really hot out here today. This one's moving a lot quicker than the last one. He has stopped. There he goes again. I think we're gonna let this one sit for a minute. I got some line left on there, so get a pole holder and let him deal with it. Well, I do believe he knows he's hooked now because he's going until I say that and he stops. He's holding tension on it. I need to be more patient with this one. That's why I'm not doing nothing yet. But it is going still. It's just not going crazy, so I don't know if it's big, if it's small, if it just doesn't know it's hooked yet. He is pulling though. Keeps getting stuck on the reel. So at some point he's gotta notice that he's hooked. I'm gonna show you guys what's going on here. I don't know, man, I want to take it so bad, but I want to make sure he has it. Alright, I'm starting to see bear reel, so we'll let him take what's left and set him. He spit it out too. Oh no, he didn't. He's still there. Doesn't really feel like a pike though. He's just coming in. Well, that's because it is a lake trout, not a pike. Now we gotta try to get this hook out of him. Dude, I'm trying to help you stop it. It is a decent fish, but it's not what we're looking for. This back pull over here is starting to get some action. I don't know how much I trust it just because of the fact we call that cursed pull, because it just has a mind of its own. It'll start going out slow. Our reasoning behind that is we were fishing out here in a storm one time, and the line was just floating in the air holding the sucker meat on top of the water. So could be a fish, might not be. I can't let that one go as long because there's not that much line on it. But that one's in really shallow water, so I hope that is not a laker if it is a fish. Well, I just checked that pole that I was calling cursed pole, and nothing was on it. It was kind of slipping a little bit, so maybe something ran through the line. It does look like something was chewing on the sucker meat a little bit, and now it looks like my sucker meat's floating. But no fish yet. We're hitting a dry spell. It's 9:42 right now. A lot of the times pike won't come into the shallows until like 10:30. So I've seen a couple out here right next to the boat, so it's a good sign, and hopefully it's about time for some action. I think we're gonna get active here. See if I can get up to the front of the boat where I have room. And hopefully he comes to the front of the boat. Well, I didn't realize it until I went to shut the camera off. As you saw, as soon as I turned it around, it shut off. So we did get the fish in, and apparently on this YouTube channel, we're apparently very good at missing shots on elk, or not missing shots on elk, but missing the camera shots on elk, missing the camera shots on catching fish. I mean, at least you knew I had a fish, because I got that part of it before I went to the front of the boat. But we'll show you guys him in here. It's nothing crazy big. I mean, he's not small by any means, but he had been on there for a while. I saw the line take off about 45 minutes ago, but then it just stopped. So I was like, okay, nothing's going on here. And then he decided he wanted to take off. So when it was back there, towards the back of the boat, it was stuck in a bunch of weeds. And I thought he was wrapped in the line, and then it popped out of the weeds, and I thought he got off. And then my line went from the back of the boat all the way up to the front. So he had moved that far before I even noticed that there was a fish on there. But we did get him in. I'm happy with that. Not a monster. Could be a winner, you never know. Wind is picking up a little bit out here, so as long as the anchors stay stuck, I'll stay out here till the very end. But we just keep our fingers crossed that the anchors stay stuck. So a little story time I have right now. I was reeling in so that I could go to the bathroom real quick, maybe change spots because there hadn't been action in a little bit. As I was reeling in my pole, earlier in the day, some guy cast it across me, and I didn't think anything of it. Well, it got tangled with his line, and I told him, I was like, hey, I'm tangled with your line. You want to go grab your pole and let some line out so I can get us untangled and you can keep fishing? And he goes, do I know you? I was like, okay. I was like, do you want it untangled or not? He goes, don't even talk to me, bro. Like, it'll be fine. Nothing's gonna happen. So I reeled it in. His line broke and tied itself to mine, and I caught another fish off of his line, but it was on mine after his broke. So now we got two. One of them's actually really decent size, so we might actually have a chance here, hopefully. But I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll probably measure both of these and weigh them. That way I can release them. I don't want to keep them. There's no point in doing that. So I'll get back to you guys with what they measure out and weigh. So after the measuring and weighing, the big one was 33 inches and 10.7 pounds, and the small one was 31 inches and 7.3 pounds. So nothing big enough to actually do anything for us in the tournament. Somebody just caught a 22-pounder, and then somebody else has a 42-incher. So we either have to beat 42 inches or 22 pounds. And I'm in a spot where I usually see all the big ones when we're bow fishing. They're very few and far between, but they are massive. So I figured we'll sit out the last 2 hours here, see if we can't get one of those big ones. And if not, it was at least a success catching those two. I did release both of them because they were still alive. There was no point in keeping them. We have plenty of pike meat at home. That sucker also put up a fight. Made me bleed like crazy. All in all, hasn't been a bad day. After the tournament, I might come out and do some bow fishing, see if we can't get a big one that way. We'll just have to see if it calms down out here or not. It was definitely an eventful day. Got ran over a bunch. People running 10 feet away from the boat, running over my lines. Didn't place on the board. If there was one person that didn't catch a fish, I would have gotten second place with the 10.63 pounder. So I mean, it wasn't a full waste of a day. I'm glad I got off the water when I did, because the winds are coming from the north, and those winds are not fun to be on the lake with because they make giant white caps. But that's gonna be it for this video. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I missed the first fish and then the second fish as well. Wasn't expecting to catch the second fish. The first one, GoPro just died. I don't know if we're gonna be back on doing videos every week. We're probably gonna ease back into it. We do have a trip next week that I might try to record some stuff on and then get you guys a video the week after. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, comment what you thought about the video as well. And if you want to follow along with us, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.